Alright guys, welcome back to Contra 3, the Alien Wars. I'll be your host, MVS Gamer. Oh, whatever. In any case. So, pretty fun level here. You ride the motorcycle and I gotta fight this big ship. I'm sure that if I hit those lasers that fall down with my laser a lot of times, they will blow up. It takes a little bit more hits than some of the other enemies. So this thing's just right there, get under it, go to the other side. Simple little what you call it, strategy there. Here all you gotta do is hit that one trooper there enough times to kill him. The homing missile makes it extremely easy. Here you just dodge these lasers for a bit. Pretty simple. And there's a laser, and you gotta kill this thing pretty quickly. If not, it shoots I think one more time, and it's pretty difficult to dodge. I'm not really sure if it shoots one more time. I think it does. In any case, the homing makes this boss really easy, so you can just use the homing the whole time, but I switched to laser because the laser is my boss killer. So easy. Jumped over the head there just for dramatic effect. Alright, so now we're gonna get on the helicopter and go to the next portion of the game, which pretty much you hang on the helicopter. And you have to fight one of the most annoying bosses in the game later on. This guy's pretty simple. He goes around you. He's gonna let go, fly towards you, and he's gonna shoot you. Yeah. If you're too close, you get hit by his sword, and if you don't jump, you get hit by his shuriken or whatever that star is. The laser makes very quick work. Of him. Now this is the most annoying boss in the game, only because you gotta keep jumping up and down, avoiding his his little bombs while trying to get the top and bottom shield generators. And he also shoots, as you can see, those 3 pellets at you. So it gets pretty annoying. Now he just shoots down your missiles. So always try to make sure there's at least one missile below you. I suggest not to stay in the lower missile, just in case it gets blown up. It's just as long as you have one missile below you, you're pretty safe. Boom, that's it, dead. Looks like that's that big explosion there is pretty much what happens when you use one of the bombs. Looks just like that. Bomb sound effects. Okay, another one of these top-down levels. We gotta choose your starting point. And this level there, ants, or some bio ants or something like that. Not really sure. In case, pretty simple. You gotta destroy the middle. And that's it. The laser again makes very quick work of these guys. The laser pretty much makes this top-down view mode extremely easy. Alright, so let's talk about a little more about the game, because the strategy in this level is pretty simple. Just use your laser. That's it. And try not to get into those spinning the spinning things in the ground that you just saw earlier, because it just makes it a little bit harder to shoot, but they're pretty simple to dodge anyways. You just don't walk on them. As simple as that. So, the more about the game. The level design is a bit more complex than the other Contra games, and it provides a bit more opportunity for interaction. For instance, players can grab onto poles or ceilings, as you saw me play the game. I did that a few times, and you can navigate them in a monkey bar fashion. I guess that's the term for navigating using the poles or ceilings, monkey bar fashion. You know, like a monkey bar at the children's playground, where you grab onto them. You climb walls and ladders, destroy buildings and scenery, and commandeer tanks. Well, you commandeer one tank, as far as I remember, which is the one in the beginning. So you commandeer a tank. I don't know why they didn't spend more on that. I guess they didn't want to make the whole game just like that. As you can see, what happens when you get into the little circly things in the middle. Very annoying. This boss is so annoying. You have to hit the right there, the middle of the boss. Right now it's pretty simple, but later on he starts spinning and the whole ground starts spinning, and you can see how difficult it is to keep control. The only reason why I started using the bomb right there, because this boss is so freaking annoying. You know, might as well track him as fast as possible. So I suggest using the bombs, saving the bombs for this boss a bit, just to do the more damage and to destroy his little claws that come at you. Now, eventually, I just kept on moving until there, until eventually that happened. I have no idea. I mean, I can't really tell you a strategy to make this happen, but eventually, I kept holding one of the L or R buttons on the top, so I won't spin around too much, and eventually it got stuck like that. So, I mean, that always happens to me the multiple times I play this game. I use the same strategy. I use L or R to slow me down, you know, going the opposite direction of the sand, and eventually I get stuck like that. And then with the lasers, just whoop, stay on him. And hopefully you kill him quick before you lose control of your guy again. Laser makes this guy extremely easy. Like I said before, pretty much the whole game you can beat it just with the laser and the homing. Homing for the normal enemies of the stage, and the laser as your boss killer. Does a lot of damage, and if you're really close to the boss like I am right here, the laser replenishes itself really quickly. Does a lot of damage, and it's your typical boss killer. While the homing just to get rid of the normal stages. I think you can also get the fire, even though you have to, you know, move around a bit more. You get the fire. I had to use a bomb there. There's too many enemies on stage. I didn't want to get killed. You can also use the spread gun. You know, right here the spread gun is very, very useful. As you see, there's so many of these enemies coming at you on hard mode. The spread gun makes it a lot easier, a lot easier. So right here is when I think in this stage is when I actually start switching up my weapons a bit more for the enemies. And the weapon you pretty much should be using for the boss is usually dropped. Yeah, it's usually dropped before the boss comes, so I suggest you just pick him up. Which is, I think that is what I do. I think that is what I do. This boss comes out. Sorry. I'm kind of sleepy. This boss comes out from the ground, and his weakness is a little head there. It's pretty simple. When he runs towards you, just climb on him. Pretty simple strategy. You have a kind of a chance to get on his other side when he does that. Don't do that. There's no point to it. Just stay on the left side and kill him with your laser. Simple as that. Boom. You got the concussion missiles, which is going to be great for this boss right here. Boom. Just keep going up and down, you know, just keep dodging him, and his little laser won't hit you. Unless it appears, reappears. Just keep moving around, move up a little bit, you can move down, he's gonna try to hit you. Easy boss. Very simple boss, just keep moving around. It will just hit you where you last were. Now we get the fire. Bring in the fire. And you got this boss, which reminds me of one of the bosses from Super C, or even just regular old Contra. So, pretty much use the fire. Okay. Oh, I got it. So sorry. It does a lot of damage when he gets at you. When he comes at you with both arms, you just crush down the floor. When he gets to one arm, just look at the pattern. You see there, right there. I'm pretty sure I could just crush on the floor again. Destroy his eyes. I wouldn't bother with his arms. I would just go directly to the head with the fire with the flame weapon. Very, 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 very easy boss compared to the other bosses, or some of the other bosses in the game. This one's a bit more difficult. This is the big brain. Pretty much, it's gonna spin, and it's going to attack you depending on the little ball that you kill or you destroy. In this case, I hit the gray one. I hit the little brain-like one. This one's pretty easy. I would suggest that if you have accuracy in the game, if you're not like me and just trying to do as fast as possible, you would try to hit that brain one. Very simple. This one's pretty difficult to dodge. He just keeps shooting out little blue balls, and you can see it gets extremely difficult to dodge, and you have so little space to dodge. Again with the blue balls. But you can see the flamethrower really makes it a little bit easier. So in the last stage, it's a pretty good idea to pick up the weapons as you right before the bosses. Okay, you got that one. This one is pretty difficult. I think this is actually the worst one, since you have to kind of like right there. I almost got hit. You have to kind of be very, very careful where you're gonna crouch. You gotta be very quick with it. Okay, now boom, shut the eye. The eye is pretty simple, kind of like the blue balls in a sense, except a lot easier, since you can actually destroy them and they don't bounce around all over the place. Alright, so about to end the game here. This is I think the last boss. I mean, don't know, I think there's 4 more bosses to this one. Flying away. We did it, guys. We destroyed. Oh wait, still alive. Oh, it's crawling, man. It's climbing up. It's climbing up with this weird thing it has around him. Man, I want to say something. What is it called? The covering it has, the body, whatever. In any case, pretty simple. Shoot him up with your laser, dodge his claws attacks. It takes hardly any hits to kill him.